Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram is about to wreak havoc on the Western Conference this coming season, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you numerous reasons why the Pelicans are poised to be a dangerous team out west this season, approaching, coming off the heels of that playoff berth. Without Zion Williamson, they got new coaching. Willie Green is on the ones and twos, and God damn it, he's doing this thing, man. He's got the New Orleans Pelicans looking like a force out here, man. They're going to be a threat. They almost knocked off the Phoenix Suns, so I don't think that needs to be understated. This team is going to be a threat. And if you look at the Western Conference, you got Memphis. They finished number 2. Mind you, the number 1 seed was Phoenix. I doubt the Pelicans are afraid of Phoenix. The Memphis Grizzlies, me personally, I think with Zion Williamson, C.J. McCollum, and Brandon Ingram, I think they're better than Memphis. Dallas, why they can't compete with Dallas. You see what's going on with Utah. It's looking like it's all about to crumble. Denver, we don't know what's going to happen with their guys coming back. They got guys coming back from injury. Let's see what happens. Minnesota, come on. The Western Conference could be had. I know that it's going to be dangerous next year because you got guys like the Lakers. They're going to be retooling and other teams like that. But to be honest with you, the New Orleans Pelicans are going to be a threat. Number 1, Brandon Ingram is just a goddamn problem. He's assumed leadership responsibilities with this team. It seems to be his locker room. He's galvanized the troops. This man put up 22 points per game this season that just passed. He actually shot 46% from the field, 32% from 3, and 5 and 5 assists and rebounds. I believe with Zion Williamson, I believe those assist numbers go up. Because obviously you're going to be kicking the ball out to Zion Williamson. I believe his points go up with Zion Williamson because Zion Williamson also is that point forward situation as well. So they're going to be playmaking off of each other. Is it going to be a growing curve because it seemed to be Brandon Ingram blossomed without Zion Williamson there. So let's see what happens. Can Zion Williamson and him gel? Can they get reacclimated? Under Van Gundy, it wasn't ideal. You understand? Under Gentry, it wasn't the most perfect situation. I believe Willie Green is the coach to push this team to new heights. Mind you, Zion Williamson missed the whole entire year. He watched the New Orleans Pelicans, overcome new heights. He didn't envision the Pelicans being a threat like this, the way they just came out of nowhere and just looked like head and shoulders a threat in the West this season without him. Jose Alvarado, Herb Jones. Zion Williamson is going to a team that's ready to compete. We got to be through with the days of the Pelicans are just this sorry, funny team. No, the Pelicans are the real deal, and they will smack a few teams upside the head. A lot of teams that's you see trying to retool, they might not be better than the New Orleans Pelicans, y'all. Give credit to this organization. Give credit to David Griffin. Dare I say David Griffin. He had Flight Sports. We know him for just killing David Griffin, but he's been doing some good things, man. You got to put all that into consideration. But bottom line is the Western Conference is definitely to be had. With healthy Zion Williamson at the helm, man. He just changes everything. Zion Williamson, he just adds a whole nother dynamic. Mind you, the man is fresh. The guy has not played in all season, you understand? So he's going to be looking to just put his presence on the game. He's heard the chirp, and he see what Ja is doing. He see RJ went to the postseason, things like that. His name is kind of almost getting lost out here in the shuffle. When we discussing the top young players in the league, we forgetting about Mr. Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson is in the best shape of his life, ladies and gentlemen. And what he did, out of shape. The man had he averaged 27 points the last time we seen him. The man also averaged 61% from the field. A lot of his shots were around the basket, putbacks, dunks. Very high efficiency shots. So we know Zion Williamson, he ain't just gonna go out there and just be just take ill-advised shots. You understand? He's going to be looking for the best situation for the team to win. Also getting 7 rebounds. I think under Willie Green, he can easily be 11, 12 rebound guy. You know, Zion Williamson, his athleticism is godlike. You understand? We just got to point that into consideration. His athleticism, no one can touch him. You know, in this league, you know, he's like a freak of nature. You know, and the dynamic with C.J. McCollum, I think it's just gonna just be ridiculous. You know, that's just gonna be like that veteran, you know, presence that's needed. You know, that a lot of these teams don't have. You know, that's a dynamic they didn't have. You know, the last time they was here, they had Lonzo, they had Josh Hart. You know, they didn't have a true veteran presence. The last time they had a good veteran presence was with my man Drew Holiday, and they didn't make the postseason, but they did. It was a crazy situation. I believe it was they got involved into the were they in the play-in, if I'm not mistaken. It was something that they did down there in the bubble. But you know, this veteran with C.J. McCollum, I think is just going to be work wonders for them. It's almost going to be like that equalizer when the growing gets tough, when they don't know what's going on. Because remember, these are still 2 young players. You understand? As great as Brandon Ingram is, as great as Zion Williamson is, they're young guys. You understand? So you need that veteran like C.J. He done been there. He done that. You understand? He's going to be able to go to them when the growing gets tough to get them calm, cool, and collective. Why do you see Brandon Ingram in the postseason dominating? You understand, in his first postseason against the Phoenix Suns, the defending Western Conference champions, he's going down there just feeling dangerous. You understand? That's because of C.J. McCollum, ladies and gentlemen, along with Willie Green, who's just infused this team. And I'm so happy that Zion Williamson can get into this culture, because the culture that Zion Williamson was drafted into and has been accustomed to, that ran Lonzo out the door, that's not the same culture that's going on right now with the New Orleans Pelicans. You know, it's a true family vibe, you understand, and they're starting to embody those principles that David Griffin and the Pelicans are trying to do, along with Trajan, Swin Cash, and we all know Teresa Witherspoon, the whole 9. You know, the Pelicans are proven to be a threat. Now, can they put it together? Can they get some foundational role players to complement these guys? Because they got it, you know. Now they just got to get the right pieces in place, you know. And I'm telling you, the Pelicans could easily be a top 5 seed in the Western Conference, fighting for Western Conference supremacy. Gonna be dangerous for whoever. It's gonna be a tough out. Ain't nobody gonna want to see the Pelicans, especially if Zion is healthy. All bets are off. This Flight Sports TV. Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson is about to wreak havoc on the Western Conference. Mark my words. It's Flight Sports.